What's up guys, Matt Flash back again. Welcome back to my channel. How is my squad? Hope you're all doing really good. I've probably never made a video like this, but we're going to try something, help you make the right choices when you get pulled over on a traffic stop. The more people that see videos like this, the safer we will all be. So you don't do something stupid and get yourself shot. Driving down the road, and in the mirror, the rearview mirror, you see the blue lights come on, and what happens? The pucker factor. You know, oh shit, I'm getting pulled over. What do? You pull over to the right. As far to the right as you can. L's, you make an L, whichever is not the L is your right. Pull over to your right. This way, whatever, right. What some of you know that I've gotten a few tickets before. A few. I'd say I've done pretty good. My early years, I probably got a lot more tickets, but I've done pretty good. When I get pulled over, you got to make sure you keep your hands on the wheel where the officer can see your hands. Don't do anything reaching for anything stupid, anything like that. Keep your hands on the wheel where they can see your hands. I always rolled my window down. I would always roll, if I noticed they were coming to the driver's side, I'd roll my rear window down. Why do you do that? To me, I want him to feel as safe as possible. So as he approaches the vehicle, he could see into the car, whether I have somebody in the back or not. Just try to give them a more peace of mind. Hopefully, put them at in a better mood. Maybe he won't give me a ticket. At night, I would do the same thing. Roll the windows down and turn the dome light on, the interior light. Again, it gives them a better field of view. They can see where you're at, how many people are in the car, what may be in the back seat, whatever. Again, to make them just a little bit more comfortable. If the officer wanted to approach from the right side, I'd roll the same windows down on that side so they could see into the car clearly. Again, a little bit more peace of mind. I know anything could happen in a traffic stop. The reason why you pull it as far to the right as possible is you can get out of the flow of traffic, or in a parking lot if you can, because officers hate getting hit by cars while they're making a traffic stop.
You just went through the red light. That light hadn't changed yet. It was still red.
You pull over as far to the right as possible. If you can, pull into a parking lot. I roll all those windows down. Turn the interior light on, like I said, if it's at night. Because the officer approaching your car is the scariest moment, I'm sure, for them on a stop. They don't know what they're coming up on. And please, stay in your car.
In the vehicle! Show me your hand! Show me your hand! Hey! Hey, don't be reaching down there. Just get out of the car.
He's out. He's got a gun. Stop.
Why? All right. Alright, I just want to make sure there's no weapons or anything. Do not be reaching in there, partner.
Reaching, sir.
Can we get that? Subject retreating.
Put your hands on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head. Get it? Don't be.
What's up, man?
This is not your traffic stop. This is the officer's traffic stop. So do what you're told. And before we go any further, let's talk about your hands. The officer wants to see your hands at all times. So when the officer actually approaches your car, again, keep your hands where they can see them. And don't be digging around for crap that you know the officer's going to need, but wait for them to ask for it. When they approach your car, they're probably going to say something like, let me see your license, registration, and insurance. This is where you're going to explain, officer, I'm reaching into the glove box for my whatever. I'm reaching for my wallet. I generally have my wallet out already. But you're gonna tell them, I'm gonna reach for my wallet to grab my driver's license. Makes it easier for him, makes it easier for you. Don't go around reaching for shit just out of the blue, especially if he comes walking to the car and you're grabbing for stuff. Wait for the officer to ask you. After you hand the officer your stuff, he's gonna head back to his car, do his thing, run your license, check you, make sure you're good, blah, 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 blah. And when he returns, he's going to come back with either 1, a ticket, 2, a written warning, or 3, maybe just a verbal warning. How you deal with the officer depends on maybe how the outcome's going to be. You know? Listen to what they say, be polite. I, for one, when I've gotten pulled over, I don't get mad or angry at the officer. He's just doing his job. Many of you know I'm a blackjack dealer. When I'm at the casino, and when you take somebody's money, you take their money because you have to. You have no choice in the matter. You have to take their money. And players don't like it when you take their money. They get upset or whatever. You know, some take it better than others, but I'm just doing my job. An officer, when he gives you a ticket, he's just doing his job. He's not doing it to be mean. He's not doing it because I'm a minority. I'm not white. He's not doing it because maybe he's having a bad day, or maybe he is. I don't know. But it's to his discretion. And if you treat them with some respect and you don't lie to them, officer, I didn't realize I was going that fast, I was late, whatever, I'm sure they've heard all the excuses. He may give you a warning. I've personally received many warnings. Like I said, I haven't had a ticket in quite a few years. I did have a ticket, I don't know if that was earlier this year, I believe. Well documented. I made a video about it. It should be in the description below. But other than that, I haven't had a lot of tickets. But when they do, I don't get mad at them. I get mad at myself because I got caught, or I should have saw them, or whatever, or follow the rules of the road and don't speed. This guy. I don't get mad at them. They're just doing their job. You know, when you're in trouble, you want a police officer for whatever reason. When you're in trouble and something happens and you call the police because you want them to help you, they are out there to protect the roadways, and make sure everybody follows the rules of the road, the laws. You don't have to agree with the speed limits. I don't always agree with the speed limits. And when you get stopped, don't be mad. Don't treat them with disrespect, and don't yell at them. For God's sake, don't yell at them. There's been many times where I thought I was being kind and courteous and pleasant, and I still received a ticket. I was speeding. This is a very important thing. Probably the most important thing. Don't argue with the officer. The last thing the officer wants to do is sit on the side of the road arguing with you. They've already done their job. The cop does not want to argue. If you think he's wrong, take it to court. The side of the road is not court. It's not the place to argue with the officer. Take your ticket or take your warning if you're lucky enough to get one, and move on. If you argue with them, it's not going to help your case. Take it to court. If the officer asks you to do something, as long as it's not dangerous or whatever, just do it. And if it's wrong, take his ass to court and get paid. But when you're on the side of the road in a stop, do what you're told. Everybody will leave safe and relatively happy. Other important things to remember: don't be a Karen with a K.
You may shut the f up and not tell me when I may take my kid.
Don't be a Stephanie.
It's already written. I can't void a summons once it's already
And
written.
I'll call Sheena.
That's fine. You're more than welcome to do that, ma'am.
Skinhead cop. Choose two.
Okay.
Don't be a Jennifer.
You need medical attention? Would you like me to call you an ambulance?
PTSD! I'm gonna protest this in court.
Are you gonna listen to me, or are you?
I will listen to you, and you're not gonna let me go, even though we got me legislator.
And most importantly, don't get out of your car, even if you're an angry little man with a beard.
10-4.
30 on 5, V10 51.
Got the goddamn light. Put it in reverse.
And also, don't be a sovereign citizen.
My license or registration?
I'm asking him for his supervisor.
Is the opportunity to read. Whoa.
You're gonna break my window. I'll open my door. No!
Oh! People are getting shot by the police.
Oh!
Maybe she.
They're breaking it. Okay, I'm getting out.
If the officer tells you to get out of your car, do you have to get out of the car? Yes. You get out of your car. You can thank the Pennsylvania versus Mims case for that one. Go ahead and Google it and read about it. A little bit more on your rights when you get pulled over and what you have to do and not have to do. Alright, and finally, let's go over it one more time. When you get pulled over, the lights behind you, the cops behind you, pull over just far to the right. When the officer approaches your car, keep your hands where they can see them for officer safety. So for your safety and the officers, they know where your hands are. Follow the officer's instructions. Don't argue. Big one. Don't argue. Be polite and courteous, and they will in turn be the same. And be nice. It goes a long way when you're nice. Many times I've gotten off and I was surprised because I do all those things. Like I said, I've been pulled over many times for stupid things and for things that I didn't even know I was doing wrong, and because they said it was a suspicious vehicle or whatever. You do all those things, and like I said, if you get pulled over at night, turn the interior light on for them. All those little things. Maybe you drive away from this stop with a warning, and everybody goes home safe, and the officers out can continue on with their shift and protect and serve everyone. I fully support the officers. I know they're out there doing the things that I you wouldn't pay me to do. A little bit goes a long way. And you can move along, and 2 minutes from then on, I'm probably speeding again, and you could probably pull me over again. But don't get caught. Follow all laws, I promise. Follow all stated speed limits, signs, and all that good stuff, and everybody will have a fantastic day, and I'll get to work on time. And so will you. Hopefully this helps some of you. In my experience, like I said, I have a lot of experience with getting pulled over. A lot. Hopefully this helps some of you guys, and you can have a more enjoyable time. And I know you don't want to get a ticket. Don't speed. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it helped out somebody. There's a little something different making this. I know I'm all over the place in some of my videos, but if this can help you, great. Thank you again for watching. Give me a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I could use it. It helps as much as it can to help my channel grow, and that's what I'm trying to do. And as always, keep your foot on the throttle of life. And we'll catch you guys real soon. Take care.
People and 62 million other Americans are listening to me right now.